Welcome to World in 2 Minutes. These are your headlines. Daesh has claimed responsibility for a series of attacks in Homs and Damascus. According to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, based in the UK, the suicide bombings killed at least 155 people. The terrorist group targeted a Shia shrine and areas that support the Syrian regime. Meanwhile, US Secretary of State John Kerry says international powers have reached a provisional agreement for a ceasefire. The war in Syria is almost 5 years old now and has killed more than 260,000 people. Half the people in the country have been forced to leave their homes. Uganda's main opposition leader, Kizza Besigye, has been taken away by police. He was taken into custody after he tried to leave his home, where he was being held under house arrest. It happened 2 days after he lost an election to the longtime president, Yoweri Museveni. Ugandan police say Kizza Besigye has mobilised a group of youth to storm the Electoral Commission who, according to police information, had planned to cause violence in the capital city of Kampala. Besigye has claimed election fraud and had called on his supporters to protest against his detention. A 1-year-old who was treated for severe burns has been released from an Australian hospital. Baby Asha is now in community detention to be cared for by her family. Doctors had refused to discharge her unless she was provided with a suitable home environment. But the government now says the baby and her family will eventually be sent to the offshore processing centre on Nauru Island. Australia's immigration minister told media, "We are not going to allow people smugglers to get out a message that if you seek assistance in an Australian hospital, that somehow that is your formula to becoming an Australian citizen." Police have arrested a man accused of shooting dead 6 people in the US state of Michigan. Jason Brian Dalton was a driver for the ride-sharing app Uber. The company says it had conducted an extensive background check on Dalton. Police say none of the victims killed on Saturday were customers. Police describe the shootings as random murders. Thanks for watching. TRTworld.com, Istanbul.